So there is a new trend that is apparently going to take over the world when it comes to YouTube video and content creation, and that is the use of these AI chatbots to write your scripts for you. Now, I don't work with AI, but I do work with machines and automation, and those machines are very temperamental and stupid, and there is a reason why I'm in this field. I will never not have a job. So I decided to put Chat GPT to the test and ask it questions about the Dresden Files and different theories and what this bot thinks is going to happen in the series. And the answers were interesting to say the least. I decided to start out easy. I asked, in the Dresden Files, who is Margaret Lafaye? And the bot responded, in the Dresden Files series of fantasy novels, Margaret Lafaye is a powerful and ancient witch who is also the mother of the main antagonist, Morgan Lafaye. She is a member of the White Council of Wizards and is known for her powerful magical abilities and her role as a mentor to many young witches. Margaret is also the leader of the Lafaye family, one of the most influential and powerful families in the series. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. The Lafaye family does not exist. You have Ebenezer McCoy, who's her dad, but they don't know that he's her dad. It just doesn't feel good that they're this far off and we're just one question in. Also, who does she mentor in the series? She doesn't. Or maybe she does and the bot knows something that I don't. Margaret is the leader of the family, and her family members include her son, Morgan Lafaye, who is the main antagonist of the series and a powerful wizard in his own right. Margaret also has a daughter named Elaine. I really freaking hope that she doesn't have a daughter named Elaine, and I did a video on that I will link down below. Who is also a powerful witch and a member of the White Council. No, she's not! The Lafaye family also includes other powerful witches and wizards, many of whom play important roles in the series. Yeah, like Harry Blackstone Copperfield Dresden, conjure his name at your own risk. So then I asked the question, who does Elaine work for? And the chatbot did not disappoint. In the Dresden Files series, Elaine Lafaye is a powerful witch and a member of the White Council, an organization of powerful wizards that acts as a governing body for the wizarding community. Elaine works as an enforcer for the White Council, enforcing their laws and regulations. She is also a member of the Wardens, the White Council's elite military force, and is known for her skill as a battle mage. Okay, so she does kick some butt in battle. I'm not going to deny that. But she's not a warden. She threw the tests so that she wouldn't get called up as a warden because they'd be like, oh, here's a wizard and we don't have any wardens because the Red Court is kicking our asses right now. If these chat boxes are the future of humanity, we're screwed. Then I asked the question, in the Dresden Files, who fixed Little Chicago? Because again, this chatbot might know something that I don't. In the Dresden Files series, Little Chicago is a term used to describe a magical construct created by Harry Dresden, the main character of the series, to protect the city of Chicago from supernatural threats. Little Chicago was created using a spell that Harry devised, which created a barrier of magical energy that surrounded the city, effectively isolating it from the rest of the supernatural world. After the events in the novel changes, Harry is mortally wounded, and his godmother, Leah, and his daughter, Maggie, fix Little Chicago. They used Harry's spell to create a barrier around the city, this time imbued with the power of the Winter Queen, Mab, who is one of the most powerful and feared beings in the supernatural world, to make it even stronger and more effective at keeping the city safe from supernatural threats. I don't know if we read the same books, but Little Chicago is a little model of Chicago that Harry uses to find stuff and travel around using his mind. Tell me in the comments down below if I'm wrong about this, but I don't think it actually provides a barrier to supernatural stuff. If it did, then the events in Peace Talks and Battlegrounds would have been impossible. You wouldn't have had a big battle like that, and you would not have been able to have as many signatories of the Accords be in the same place if it's supposedly protected by this very powerful wizard. And also, backed up by the power of Mab. The next question I asked is, will Harry Dresden and Molly Carpenter end up together? In the Dresden Files series, Harry Dresden and Molly Carpenter have a complex relationship throughout the series. They have a close friendship and a strong bond, but their relationship is not always romantic. Molly, Harry's apprentice, develops feelings for Harry, but Harry doesn't reciprocate those feelings until later in the series. At what point has Harry reciprocated her feelings? Molly had feelings and then got water poured on her and he was like, no, this is weird. And then she kept having feelings for him later on and trying to let go of them. And it's kind of been this internal struggle thing that she's been going through. But as of yet, Harry hasn't reciprocated her feelings at all. He's been hung up over Murphy and figuring out what the hell is going on with Laura now that they have to get married and stuff. But Molly hasn't really been on his radar as a romantic partner. Harry's love interest throughout the series is Karen Murphy, a police detective and close friend. I personally have not seen Karen as his love interest throughout the series. I mean, there was Susan, and then there was this will they won't they thing that happened, but at the same time, she wasn't the main love interest, and so this is just kind of off. However, in later books of the series, Harry starts to realize his feelings for Molly, but their relationship is complicated by the fact that Molly is his apprentice and the age difference between them. Again, where did that come from? It's not stated definitively if they end up together in the series, but they both develop deeper feelings towards each other, and they continue to work together and support each other in their quests. The series has been discontinued by the author. It hasn't been discontinued, and that's something that comes up over and over again, where I guess when the chatbot runs out of ideas, they're like, the series has been discontinued by the author. And it's like, no, it hasn't. It rubs me the wrong way, it makes me feel bad. Some poor soul could come to this chatbot and be like, I want to have a conversation with somebody that's a little bit more personal than watching a video by Caffeinated Covers or going to the Dresden Files subreddit. And they're just going to get all this bad information and it's just going to ruin their day. So of course, me being the person I am, I kept asking questions. In the Dresden Files, who's Cowl's secret identity? In the Dresden Files series, Cowl is a powerful and mysterious wizard who is a member of the Black Council, a group of rogue wizards who seek to overthrow the White Council and gain power over the wizarding community. Okay, that seems like a pretty solid start. Cowl's true identity is not revealed until later in the series. He is revealed to be Justin Dumorn, a former mentor and friend of Harry Dresden, the main character of the series. No, that is not how that went. Dumorn was a powerful wizard and a member of the White Council, but was expelled for his unethical and dangerous practices and became Cowl, a member of the group of rogue wizards who seek to overthrow the White Council and gain power over the wizarding community. Now this is possible. We don't know what Justin's relationship with the White Council was during the time when he had Harry and Elaine as his apprentices. Morgan obviously does not have a good opinion of him because of what he said in Journal. Journal is the Morgan microfiction that was released during the 2020 Year of Dresden Files 20th anniversary thing, and there's a video coming out on that as well. His identity is revealed in the 11th book, Turncoat, and his actions and motivations are revealed in the following books. Again, did we read the same books here? I don't know. Apparently not. Where there's fire, there's usually Harry Dresden, and when there's Cowl, there's always a Kumori. So, in the Dresden Files, who's Kumori's secret identity? In the Dresden Files series, Kumori is a powerful and mysterious woman who is a member of the Black Council, a group of rogue wizards who seek to overthrow the White Council and gain power over the wizarding community. Her true identity is revealed in the 14th book, Skin Game, as being former apprentice of Harry Dresden, the main character of the series, named Elaine Mallory. Elaine was Justin Dumorn's apprentice, who was also apprenticed at the same time as Harry Dresden. Harry was not her mentor. Oh my gosh, how did it even think of this? Elaine was a powerful wizard and a member of the White Council, but she was expelled for her unethical and dangerous practices and became Kumori, a member of the Black Council, a group of rogue wizards who seek to overthrow the White Council and gain power over the wizarding community. I'm starting to realize that this chatbot is repeating a lot of things in the fluff that it writes, and it kind of bothers me. Is it possible to feel secondhand embarrassment for a computer? I don't know. Apparently so. I was obsessed by this time, so I kept going. In the Dresden Files, who wields Miraculous after Michael Carpenter retires from being a Knight of the Cross? In the Dresden Files series, Miraculous is one of the Swords of the Cross, a set of powerful holy swords wielded by the Knights of the Cross, a group of powerful warriors chosen by God to protect humanity from supernatural threats. Miraculous is wielded by Michael Carpenter, a Knight of the Cross throughout the series. After Michael Carpenter retires from being a Knight of the Cross, it is not specified who wields Miraculous. Okay, so far so good. The series has been discontinued by the author, and it has failed us. And it is not specified in the books if Michael Carpenter entrusts the sword to somebody else before he retired or kept it with him. Therefore, it is unclear who wields Miraculous after Michael. I almost feel like I'm being gaslit at this point. What is this bot talking about? So I ended with the question, what is the last book in the Dresden Files? Maybe this spot will give me some insight into why it's coming up with these weird answers. The last book in the Dresden Files series is Peace Talks, which was released in 2020. It is the 16th novel in the series written by Jim Butcher. The series ends with the protagonist, Harry Dresden, and the rest of the characters facing the last of the challenges, and the fate of the world is uncertain. The series ends with several cliffhangers that are not resolved and leaves some questions unanswered. However, the author has mentioned that he has plans for more books in the series, but hasn't released any information on a release date. Okay, first of all, when did we all decide to forget about Battleground and The Law and all the smaller pieces of fiction that are coming out between now and when 12 Months comes out? Second, this doesn't seem like the answer where the chatbot was saying that the series had been discontinued and that we didn't have any more information. Now the chatbot's like, oh, there's more books coming, we just don't know when. And it's like, make up your mind, get your story straight. You have the entire internet. to look up and get information from, and you are failing miserably. So I've basically come to the conclusion that chatbots are not about to take over my channel and are not going to run this channel out of having a purpose. So if you want quality Dresden Files content, you should subscribe.